I hope you're going to think about your mother during the holidays and not forget about her because, frankly, you weren't that charming as a child. And if it hadn't been for your mother, nobody would have bothered with you. You were slow with toilet training. You went through those weird food phases where you'd only eat black olives and peanut butter sandwiches. You were a whiner. You were a biter. You bit your mother. Yes, you did. You left marks on her ankles. But she loves you anyway. She was your mother. It was like music to her every time you opened your mouth. All she really wanted, your mother, was that you'd play the flute and be in a wind ensemble. That was her dream for you. That you play flute, or saxophone if you didn't have that much coordination. Or if you weren't musically that interested, the drums. Your mother dreamed of you playing the flute, though. It was all she wanted. And you quit, and you broke her heart. And it's too late now. No way you can ever make it up to her. But that's what your mother dreamed for you. Yes, that was your mother's dream. You wearing a nice suit, nice haircut, clear skin, playing the flute. But instead, you turned on her. You broke her heart. Do you remember how disappointed she was when you came home with the results of that career planning survey they gave you at school? You know, you answer a bunch of questions and the computer tells you what jobs you are best suited for. So your mother called the guidance counselor at your school who said, yes, it's true. The test had determined that your calling in life was to be a baker's helper. And for just a moment your mother thought, okay, maybe that's not so bad. Long hours, hard work, but at least you'd make a lot of dough. But then she asked, well, what about the flute? Only to hear what your test results indicated that if you couldn't make it as a baker's helper, your next best option was to become a general. And still your mother stuck by you. That's how great she was. And yet you turned on her. She wanted so little from you. She just wanted a simple thank you once in a while. An invitation to hear your wind ensemble. That's what would have pleased her the most. She'd have gone anywhere to watch you play with your wind ensemble. She would have taken a bus out to New Jersey and stayed in a crummy motel the other side of the George Washington Bridge, taken a train in at 6 o'clock in the morning, wait in line all day at Carnegie Hall for a chance to hear you. But it's too late now, and there's no point talking about it. I know your mother wouldn't want me to. Your mother would say, it's all right. I've healed. I'm at peace with it. Don't mention it. Let's just have a nice holiday. But I'm mentioning it to you because I know you weren't planning to give her anything that nice. And I think you ought to. Take a look at your present. I mean, doesn't it seem kind of cheap? After all your mother's done for you, I think what you ought to do is give her $1,000. Why not? And if you don't have it, get yourself a part-time job or collect aluminum cans or wash cars. If you get tired and hungry, maybe she'll visit you and bring you some of those chocolate chip cookies she used to bake for you. Hey, maybe this will be the kind of experience that brings you and your mother closer together. She'll still love you, your mother. That's why you ought to do something really nice for your mother at the holidays. Because, you know, your mother is just about all you've got.